Hi gang, welcome to the channel. I apologize for not having a video out here in the last few weeks, but I have been out straight. I mean, just out straight between, excuse me, between my part-time job, getting set up for the full-time job, and then starting the full-time job, and then getting sick as well. It's been a hectic 3 weeks, and the weather hasn't cooperated at all either. This is the first chance that I've had to get out and just relax. Finally a day off from everything. So, what we're going to do today, this stuff, we see this advertised all the time. This is that free 72-hour food supply that you get online when you sign up for whatever. And something just splashed in the pond out there. Anyway, we're going to try this out. It has a long-term food life, and we're just going to try a little bit of it here today on an old man in the woods. Stick with us.
I build a fire.
Along with this Food for Patriots stuff, I'm going to go over something that I just got, a new Leatherman Surge. I'm going to go over some specs and my first impressions on it. I've had my Leatherman Wave for 18 years now. It's always on my hip. Always. But we're going to try out the new kid on the block here too. So anyway, this and if you don't mind, cheers. Man, do I need that. Anyway, this Food for Patriot thing, it says it's 72-hour food supply, and where is it here? It includes Granny's home style potato soup, blue ribbon creamy chicken and rice, and an oatmeal thing down here too. Now, to me, I would think that you would want individual packets for, it says it's going to feed a family of 4 for 72 hours, which is fine. But this thing is huge. But it's just like a mountain house or something like that, except that here you add, and you see that, 5 cups of water, and then one of these packets, and stir it up. Well, buddy, let me tell you what, Tots makes 4 cups. I'm hungry, but I ain't that hungry. So it does have a resealable thing here. Sorry about the wind. It does have a resealable pouch. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to set up my little twig stove because it's pretty windy out here. And I'm going to make up 1 cup of this stuff and then reseal it. Says it has a 25-year shelf life. We'll see. I'm not probably going to be around in 25 years to test it then, so we're going to do it now. So let me get the stove set up and working. You've all seen that these little, put them together twig stoves. So I'm not going to go into that. But once I get the fire going, I'll be right back. This Leatherman Surge that I have here, it has 21 tools, and the Wave has 17. And there's nothing wrong with my Wave. Nothing at all. Yump and yiminy. But, and this thing is crazy sharp out of the box. I mean, it's Mora sharp. So be careful. But it has the knife blade on it. It has a honking pair of scissors. Look at these scissors compared to the scissors on my Wave. Scissors on the Wave are in the inside. And everything is locks too. It's got a lock here, so you have to push that down to close it up. This side is a serrated knife. Again, it locks. They open the knives on both sides, the serrated and the other one open real easy, just one hand operation. I don't like doing it that way. I'm afraid I'll cut my fingers here. And then here's the saw, if I can get it. Oh, here's a little saw, and these are replaceable, removable, and it comes with a little pouch, and in the little pouch is a diamond sharpener and a file. Diamond sharpener and a file, okay? And that can be replaced right where the saw goes. See if I can do this. I had it apart once, but I don't remember how to do it. There we go. You got to push on this little thing here so that the whole thing opens up. And now just pull it out, put the other one back in, set it in there nice and even, and then close this little baby up. And this thing is, it covers it on both sides here. I keep going off camera. Covers it on both sides, so it's there and it's there as well. All right. Also on this, and it has a little place here to slide the file in there. It's a couple of elastic slots over here, so you can put a flashlight and maybe a pen or a pencil, or I don't know, big lighter maybe, I don't know. And it's a nylon sheath with a belt loop on it, which is kind of cool. My Wave has a leather sheath, but it's, in the 18 years I've had this thing, I think that's the third sheath I've had to get for it, because they just wear out. And on the inside of this little whoozamajigger, this is where your pliers are. And not only are they pliers, I don't know, can you see that? Wrong side. It's serrated in here pretty aggressively to grab a hold of nuts and bolts and stuff. Here you have your wire cutters, And here, I can show you this. Can you see this? Now, for lack of a better tool, right in here, that's a crimper, as is that, wire crimpers. These jaws are replaceable as well. And then on this side and this side, you have a ruler and a metric ruler as well, so that when you take and open your pliers up, it's still stiff. It's brand spanking new here. I just got it last week. And I checked this. I probably should do it on camera, but when you set your pliers, your pliers like this, these markings all the way down are dead on with a ruler or a tape measure. Dead spot on. So that's pretty handy. Inside here, on one side you have a little push button thing which kind of kicks up the other side full of stuff. You have the can opener, of course, and this is wire stripper, I guess. I forget what the package said. You also have, in this case, a Phillips screwdriver, and again, this is replaceable. And on the other side of it, one side is a Phillips, one side is a flathead screwdriver, and it just sits in there like that. And then on the other side, pop it up, and you have, well, I just locked it up. You have a small flathead screwdriver. You have a larger flathead screwdriver. And this is the main reason I wanted to get this Surge. This is an awl. And I like that it's on the end of the tool, so that when you're working with the thing, you can, you know, do what you got to do, punch a hole, make a hole, whatever. On one of my Victorinox things, the thing is in the middle here, which is okay, but I get more leverage with doing it on the end here. So now for the piece de resistance. Huh? All right. We'll get it. I'm not too tired. This thing not only fits obviously in its own case, fits in a mag pouch, just like that. So now, if you got a mag pouch with Somali, you strap that on your pack, on your belt, whatever. That is handy. My Wave also fits in here, but it's swimming in here. Look at all the space in there. And that's not necessarily a bad thing if you want to put something else in there with it, but that puppy fits right there. I'm going to put in, using my Stanley cup, I want to say that's a cup. I think it is, but I don't remember honestly. So that's what I'm going to use it as. Unless this has some markings. No, no markings. So anyway. It's my clean canteen. It's drunk all the time. So I'm going to use this as a measuring cup. I'm going to say that's 1 cup. Let's set it on the far. And then that's the thing with these little twig stoves. They're great for containing, especially on a windy day. But they do take a lot of feeding. It's worse than a 2-year-old. And now I'm going to, if this makes 4 cups of creamy chicken flavored rice using 5 cups of water, so what is that, 3/4 of a cup per serving, basically? Is that right? We'll find out. So I'm going to open this. I'm going to take and dry out this, because I'm still going to use this as a measuring cup. That ought to be good enough. Yes, I blow my nose in this, but I'm eating it. I'm the only one going to eat it, so doesn't make any difference. When you're in the woods, you got to do what you got to do, you know. So, can't believe how beautiful it is today. I would give you a shot of the sunset, but there isn't any sunset. Not yet, anyway. It is 5 o'clock in the evening, and the sun is still high, and it won't be setting till, probably 9:30. So, are we getting close here? This usually doesn't take too long to boil water. Oh yeah, she's getting there. So I'm going to hopefully pour about a cup of this stuff into here for my measuring thing. I don't know if you can see that in there. Looks like rice. So there's supposed to be one of those oxygen things in here. And I'm sure there is. Just haven't found it yet. I think I'm going to mix this up a little bit. a little better. And that water's boiling now. So, wind don't blow yet, please. So let's see what that does. Right, about a cup, I think. Well, they're not too hot, but they are hot. Oh yeah, she's a biling. So now, as per the instructions, I'm going to dump this in here. And mix it up. I don't have a whisk, so. Looking kind of soupy. I might need some more. Smells good though. Wow, that really does smell good. Ooh. Reduce heat, medium. Oh, continue cooking for 20 minutes. Well, this was not such a good idea. All right, we'll keep cooking. 20 minutes. Reduce heat. Lots of luck. Although the heat is reduced. One of these days before I do something like this, I'll read the instructions all the way through. Nah. Instructions are for wimps. Right, guys? Okay, it's been about 15 minutes. It's getting thicker, and it says to let it stand to get thicker. I had to keep pulling it off the fire though, because it was sticking to the bottom of the cup here. I tell you, it smells good. It really does. Really, really. So I'm going to pop my second beer. I know you don't usually see me drinking beer on camera, but I'm telling you, I'm worn out. And this is my beer of choice, and has been for 40 years. There was times when you couldn't hardly find it anywhere. There were times, I should say. But now that the millennials have discovered it, it's back in vogue. Anyway, the stuff is steaming, smoking hot. But let's see what happens with it here. it's hot. It should have cooked more. The rice isn't cooked. However, the flavor is great. I mean, that's some good victuals right there. Good victuals. I just didn't cook it long enough. But that's okay. I've been known to eat worse things. And I will enhance it with some Vienna sausage, or as they say in other parts of the world, Vianney sausage. Okay, let's see. I got talk to you about my Leatherman Surge. I like this thing. I really do. And although I haven't tried it yet, where is it? That's the thing I hate about new tools. You can't find anything. The back of the saw, well, let's just see. Like on my wave, I use the back of the saw for seam rods. I'm pretty sure this is going to work here too. Oh, baby. Wow. Yes, please. Alright, so these things are running about $109, $110, something like that. But like I said, 18 years ago, when I got my wave, it was $80 or $90 back then. And they pretty much still are. I still carry this, but I also carry this. Not at the same time, but different parts of the day. Because I know when I'm on stage playing music, I don't need this honking thing. But I do sometimes need the pliers and the wire cutters for what I'm doing, you know. So I carry this one on stage. This one I carry at my part-time job and pretty much all the other times too. I have it off the belt right now because I wanted to show you it and the case and the whole 9 yards, and I don't want to take my pants off to show you the case. So anyway, oh yeah, one thing I forgot to mention too. It's on the edge of the knife. Okay, this is the regular knife. This is smooth. Doesn't mean a lot to you right now. On the edge of the serrated knife, this is not serrated, but it's jimped. Jimped, yeah. It's bumpy, okay? Right there. That way, you don't have to be looking to see which one you're grabbing a hold of. It's not like that on the wave. Anyway, thanks for joining us. We've picked up some new subscribers, and I thank you guys for joining the team. Hope you enjoyed this little video. I'm going to try to get another one made come Sunday. But like I say, no guarantees. You know, it's just nuts. But anyway, thanks for joining us. My name is Brian. I am an old man in the woods. You stay safe out there. We'll see you next time.